Right. I'll submit, if Your Honor would indulge me, I'll submit a response to the motion as well. I can have that done by tomorrow.
That'd be great. So we'll reply to it, and if we link, he's gonna cost for this.
Yes.
So, I would scheduling purposes, I choose his too disjointed to the jury. And it'll be disruptive to the jury, their schedules, so. Thank you. We're gonna start trying Monday. Thank you. Thank you. Me too. Not on the docket. Are you know what kind of morning I'm having?
Because you're still here, I know.
It's been a lot. Come on. Oh my God, it's been a lot. Laura, can you take these and put them in your shredder?
Judge, this is not student, so this is the case we continue to set the trial on Monday. So currently, we have a jury question here starting a murder trial, Judge Hathaway's group. I filed a motion to continue last
You
week.
did? I was waiting to see if your trial started.
Yeah, it is.
Provide a courtesy copy.
Yeah. I emailed one.
We'll start.
Yeah, you just.
16.
Yes.
Well, our trial is supposed to start with to 16.
To 16.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
I don't object, it's literally the exact same issue
It's
I
the same
had last
issue,
time.
except I'm not even dealing with an attorney who does it, just the defendant.
And, sorry.
Yeah.
Well, and they finished it last time. We were a witness away. This is the guy that just became unconscious.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And I think you asked if we just started on the 23rd.
Yeah. Either one of those days.
Want to just confirm maybe stop by two. I know it's gotta go,
Right.
right, but who knows? Once it goes, we're sworn in the jury.
Yeah.
And we know for a fact, we'll take a day.
Thank you, Jason.
Okay, yeah, that's
That's what we'll do.
All right, I'm good. Either one.
Okay. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Okay, is there anything we can do before my witness comes? Miss Hunter,
Yes, Judge.
you need your client down, right?
Yes, Judge.
Okay.
Already called.
Miss Glazer, you'll need your other client, okay. Have you done anything else? Goldman, Mr. Goldman's here for a pretrial. He wants to look. Okay. Lawson. Mr. Goldman, you'd like to, do you want to talk about Lawson?
I was hoping that he could come down and be present.
Okay, so you want to come down? All right. And then where's Miss Selby?
She's checking, Judge.
Well, hers is set for trial, so I need to definitely know if she's going or not, so I can, they got extra jurors upstairs that we can let go. They're sitting around waiting for us to tell them.
When the prosecutor comes back, we can call cash.
Okay. I don't know if everybody needs their clients down today. I think most of the docket is
Cash can be waived.
perfect. Perfect.
Yeah, my client is not.
Oh, who's your client?
Diamond, Nathaniel Diamond.
Who?
Nathaniel Diamond.
Oh, yeah. Daniel Diamond. Okay, let's bring one in. He'll be right back. Did she cut in line? But your client needs to be brought down, right? Yeah. Oh, oh, yeah. No, that needed to happen. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yes, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right, as soon as the prosecutor comes in, we'll be ready, Miss Batchelor. Miss Batchelor. Batchelor, right? All right. This is the matter of State of Ohio versus Nathaniel Diamond, case number B25000930. Mr. Diamond is present in the courtroom with his attorney, Mr. Neela Batchelor, and Mr. Jacob Rubin for the state of Ohio. This matter is on for a pretrial. Ms. Batchelor, we have a final pretrial conference date set August 7th and a jury trial date set August 18th. Do you have discovery?
I have, some paper and digital discovery, but it sounds like there's at least a firearms report.
Your Honor, based on my review of the file, the testifier report still needed to be turned over. I had the officer in this case subpoenaed. He's been made aware of it, said that he will email it over to the state. That's certainly going to be very easy to get over to defense counsel. Other than that, I do believe the discovery is complete. Counsel did tender a plea offer to the state requesting a misdemeanor resolution. The state can get a response to that by the next court date.
All right, excellent. Matt, if you wouldn't mind, can you continue this sometime next month?
Yes, July 9th.
July 9th? Would that work for you?
That's my room A day, but as long as the court is okay, we can get it here around 10.
Yeah, that's better, put it another day. And I know your client is present.
The 14th is Monday.
July 14th, Monday?
I am out for those starting July 14th and moving to the 21st for conference.
Okay.
The 7th.
July 7th.
The 7th?
Yes.
Okay, July 7th, what time? 9? 9, you say 9 or 9:30? 9 o'clock, all right. July 7th at 9 o'clock. And Ms. Batchelor and Mr. Diamond, if next time you do have discovery and it's just a check-in and you don't need your client, I'm okay with your waiving his presence.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So, Mr. Diamond, it's very important that you stay in contact with your lawyer, okay? And if she tells you you don't have to come to the next hearing, then I'm okay with that, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you very much. Have a good day.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. This is a matter of State of Ohio versus Anthony Medeiros, case number B 2201100. Mr. Medeiros is present in the courtroom with his attorney, Ms. Angela Glaser, and Mr. Jacob Rubin for the state of Ohio. This matter is on today for jury trial. And I will tell you that the court literally, like 20 minutes ago, just got out of another jury trial, which was 3 weeks. But parties are ready, I was ready. The thing about it is I'm going to continue this matter to next Monday. Let me tell you why. And I'm very cognizant, Mr. Medeiros, that you're in custody, and I don't want you to be in custody any longer than necessary. But it's my understanding that with the witnesses for the state, their schedules are going to be kind of disjointed. Some are going on vacation, some won't be here this week, and so in order to get your trial done in a very efficient manner within just a couple of days, and we just go straight through and try your case, that's why I need to start next week. Because some of the witnesses on behalf of the state, my understanding is they're not going to be available. Okay? And so I know you've been waiting a long time, and I'm very cognizant of that. But let me ask counsel, are you both available Monday at 10 a.m.?
Yes.
Yes, Judge.
Monday at 10 a.m., we will start this jury trial. All right? We had brought jurors in this morning to start. But on Friday, well, last week, I was in trial for 3 weeks. So last week, I thought, oh, we'll be done by Friday, and then I'll start Mr. Medeiros on Monday. We literally just got done. And because of the witness issues. And so to bring a jury in like 2 days and then tell them to be gone 3 days and then bring them back, that's not a good thing. So when you get a jury, the best thing is to get them here, get them attentive and focused on you and the evidence and your presentation. And so that's what we want to do. And the best way to do that is not start it today, but starting on Monday, the 16th. Is that the 16th?
Yes, sir.
The 16th at 10 a.m. Council is, they're here and they're ready, and we'll continue this matter on the court's motion to Monday, June 16th, 10 a.m. sharp. All right? Anything more from the record?
Nothing, Your Honor, thank you.
State?
Nothing from state.
All right, thank you very much. Defendants remanded. We'll see you back here next Monday at 10 a.m.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. All right, and then I'll have the motion on the table on by then.
Thank you.
Okay. And now Ms. Cash. Cash, are you ready?
Here's the entries on cash.
Thank you. That's why I told him I seen Matt. That's why I told him I seen. Well, I wasn't seeing you anyway, but, the music.
Good.
Oh, we'll send so-and-so down. Probably the wrong thing. She was like, no, it's just
Judy,
like that.
yeah,
We want that.
that would have been a nightmare.
Because you know what you're doing and you always, you know our room.
Yes.
I appreciate it. Have you seen a copy of the report?
I have it, Your Honor.
Your Honor, do you have a copy of the report?
I do. Well, while we're waiting, I'll just make this plug. I don't know if you've all heard, but the court, meaning all the judges in the Common Pleas Court, we're going to the neighborhoods. We're going from the bench to the block. It's called Bench to Block Judicial Tour. And tonight we will be at the Community Action Agency for a public community engagement forum where the judges will get to answer questions from the community on whatever their concerns are about our local justice system. We are open to listening to what the public has to say. I've received a commitment from our entire bench that we're doing a 3-day tour. So tonight is the Community Action Agency. Next Tuesday is the Price Hill Recreation Center. And then the third Tuesday, today's Monday, the third week is a Tuesday, the 24th, will be at Anderson Theater. And it's on our, all our social media outlets, the courts, but the entire bench has committed to coming to at least one. So I think we're gonna have a really good turnout tonight at the Community Action Agency. It starts at 6, each one starts at 6. And it's only a 90-minute dialogue between the court and the community. We're open to them asking whatever. And so, as long as they don't ask anything prohibited, like a pending case. But, so fingers crossed that it goes well tonight. And hopefully this will be the beginning of future engagement with the community. Because I think people have a lot of questions about what we do, why we do it, why we don't do certain things. I also, as the presiding judge, believe that we're doing our very best to administer justice, but I think that there is a experience regarding justice that the community feels is different. They're experiencing something different than we believe we're administering. And I think the purpose of this tour is to bridge that gap. What are your concerns? What do you feel the court isn't doing to administer justice well? And we're ready to answer those questions as best as we can.
Good luck.
Thank you.
I live in Price Hill, so maybe I'll stop by the Price Hill Recreation.
Okay, that'd be great. Next Tuesday at 6.
I can wait. I told you I was waiting for this cash's presence, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, we're not waiting on this cash?
Oh, we can make that.
Okay. This is a matter of State of Ohio versus Celicia Cash, case number B2305300. Ms. Angela Glazer, present for Ms. Cash, Mr. Jacob Lubin for the State of Ohio. This matter is on for competency hearing. I have received a copy of the competency report from Summit Behavioral Healthcare dated May 15, 2025, and it is authored by Dr. Charles Lee, psychologist. Dr. Lee opines that Ms. Cash is currently capable of understanding the nature of the proceedings against her, as well as assisting her attorney in her own defense. In other words, she is competent. Counsel, have you received a copy of the report?
We have.
And do you stipulate to it?
Stipulate to the report.
All right, state?
Yes, Judge, state's received the report and is stipulating to the report.
All right, the report will be admitted under seal as court exhibit number 5, and I will sign an entry finding Ms. Cash competent for purposes of standing trial, and as well as appointing the Southern Ohio Forensic Evaluation Services for jail-based competency maintenance of Ms. Cash. So it looks like all we need to do at this point is get a trial date and a final pretrial conference date. Matt, do you have any dates for us?
Just how far in the day with these?
Let's see. Let's see how many days we haven't really had any play days. So I think we can go out to, is August a bad month for you?
No, Judge, my concern is that Ms. Cash, I think, will be eager for a resolution of her case. Were you planning to give us a clear trial setting, final pretrial and trial date, or are we just looking?
A pretrial, the final pretrial and the jury trial date, correct. And so I would start off with the jury trial date in August.
Yeah, I would just request if we could have a date sometime in the next 3 weeks or so.
For trial?
Not for trial, but
Oh.
for at least the opportunity to plead if we can reach a resolution.
Yes, so what I do is I find the jury trial date and I work backwards.
Okay.
So let's find a jury trial date in August.
August 11th.
August 11th, can you do that? Is that a Monday?
No, so Judge, just the court's aware, I have a vacation scheduled the week of August 11th, and I have a trial that cannot be continued set on August 25th.
The 18th.
18th?
That should work.
August 18th for trial, that's a Monday at 10 a.m. Final pretrial conference would need to be a week to a week and a half before on Thursday. So what's the Thursday before then, or 2 Thursdays before then?
Available the 7th.
7th is good, Judge.
August 7th, Thursday, August 7th at 9:30. Whose phone?
I just turned it off.
Okay, thank you. All right, and then let's do a pretrial in like about 3 weeks.
I'm available week of June 30th.
You want to do the 30th?
Actually, are you available on the first or second? I just have a really busy day on the 30th. Might be better to put it on there.
We can do
The second.
second.
Okay,
I can do July 2nd. That's a pretrial.
perfect.
Great, and that'll be mine. All right, time waived.
Time's waived.
All right, thank you very much. Anything else from the defense?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Thank you, State.
No,
All right, thank you very much. And then I think we have Mr. Gray. Straight back here. Laura. you- All right, this is a matter of State of Ohio versus Louise Gray, case number P2000104. Mr. Gray is present in the courtroom with his attorney, Ms. Shalonda Hunter, and Mr. Jacob Rubin for the State of Ohio. This matter is on today for pre-conviction capious return, or EMU violation. Ms. Hunter, what do you want to say on behalf of Mr. Gray?
In regards to the issue, I believe it was in regards to letting the law out. Mr.
Can you use the microphone up?
Sorry. Mr. Brayman had a discussion on some things he was at school, so he didn't know that it had died. A few of these, I believe, he called his mom. Mom did get in contact with him or at least the school to let him know about it. When it did die, he was at home, and he did try to charge it. We did talk about him needing to sit there and actually have it fully charged. When I did call him to talk about it, I mean, he answered right away. I texted him, hey, call me now. I think 2 minutes later, he called me.
Okay,
So he was at home, it just wasn't charged. And some of the days he was at school, that it did die.
okay.
So we would ask the court to put him back on EMU.
All right, State.
Your Honor, certainly it's Mr. Gray's obligation to ensure that EMU is going to be effective by ensuring that the bracelet continues to have power. That judge state submits to the court as to what to do in response to this violation.
Okay, so Mr. Gray, do you see how important it is to keep your EMU device charged?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, it's not like your phone. You can let your phone die all you want, but that tracker, it has to stay charged. All right, because if it's not charged, then we can't monitor you, and then my order is of no effect. Do you understand? All right. It's not only for because I feel like it's the best thing for you to have this right now. It's also for your protection. Okay. So I'm going to tell you. I've had cases where I put somebody on the EMU device and someone else said that they did something bad or they committed a crime somewhere. And guess what? The EMU saved them. Because we said, he wasn't there. He was right here. Because our EMU device said he was X, not over here. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it protects you while this case is pending. I know it's a pain. And it's inconveniencing, but it's also for your protection. Okay? All right. Don't let it die. Okay? All right. I'm going to reinstate the original bond. But Mr. Bray, having spent how many days in the Justice Center?
Just this time,
How long have you been there since your tracker died?
like 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, that's a long time. So I don't think you're going to let your tracker die now. You remember, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good.
So Judge, he does have a newer case, separate grand jury report on 6/16. I think he's being held on that bond.
Okay. All right. So he does have another case pending that, there's a bond set. I don't know if he's made that bond yet, but it was 10%. So, apparently he hasn't made that bond yet.
We would ask still to have the EMD, if he can make that, he'll make it, but at least with yours, it's a no bond, so it didn't make sense for him to even try to make that bond yet.
Okay. All right. He doesn't have advice on, do he? Does he?
Not right now.
Okay, great. All right. Well, I'm gonna reinstate the original bond, and then he can deal with this other case. Okay? All right. So we gotta reset the trial date. We had the trial date set for the 30th. Do you still want that reinstated? Because I know you received discovery and you were preparing.
We had it final pre-trial for the 12th. We were trying to work out a resolution, so I would ask if we could do a final pre-trial for the 12th.
Okay, so I can I can put all the dates back on, because once we get I issue a capias, I take all the dates off. But I can just reinstate the June 12th at 9:30 for a final pre-trial conference, and then June 30th for a trial. Okay? All right. And then, I'm gonna reinstate the original bond. I'm gonna indicate you don't have to repost anything. If you take care of your other case, you'll get out. Okay? All right. Anything else?
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Jones.
You're welcome.
And here you speak to the prosecutor.
Lost.
Wait on it. Thanks.
Matt, you put those dates back in for me?
Yes.
Thank you.
Since there was previously continued sanctions, do you need new ones or just the dates?
That's the dates. Yeah, just put it back in the top.
Oh, June.
That'd be great, thank you. Okay, we just have Ronald Lawson. Mr. Bowman?
Judge, we're gonna bring it down.
Excellent, and then I need Ms. Selby. Mr. Rubin, what's happening with that last case?
Your Honor, I need to speak with Ms. Selby. We had
Okay.
I need to speak to her.
Need to speak to her?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I'll defer to you. I wouldn't recommend that we come back any sooner than 2 weeks, just to get it.
So we'll start, Mr. McGrady's case on Monday. She'll be here tomorrow. Okay, good.
The jury commissioners, we already have the questionnaires ready, we don't need them till next Monday.
Correct. Thank you.
Judge, we could probably save a little time while we're waiting
Okay.
on Mr. Lawson.
Okay, Mr. Rubin?
If the court's available on, June 30th, we're probably gonna work this out.
Oh,
But
okay.
I'm still waiting on a little bit of discovery.
Well, I have a final pretrial conference on the 17th, but you don't want to wait that long.
He's locked up.
Okay. You want me to set it for a plea?
I haven't seen the evidence yet,
Well, I can't set it for a plea then.
just a clear trial setting.
Well, I already have a trial setting.
Or, well,
How about you get the discovery and figure out, and then I'll just put it on for plea right away. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to get to set it so that it can be protected. I get that. But I can set it for a pretrial.
on the 30th.
Matt, do we have any room on the 30th to set it, Lawson, for a pretrial?
We can do that, Judge.
Okay, I'll set it. But don't make me do it if you're not gonna do anything that day.
Yeah.
Just tell us in
So-
advance and tell Mr. Lubin in advance so we can take it off the docket.
Yes.
I reached out to CPD, I'll get everything that I can as soon as possible, and then we'll.
Yeah, I'll look at it right away, and my guess is we're gonna resolve it.
What day is the week, June 30th on?
Monday, Judge.
All right, so 9:30,
Um,
9:30, right? Okay.
Correct.
We'll set it for a pretrial at 9:30. And if you, I'm gonna put my notes here, potential plea. But if not, just let us know, we'll take it off,
I'll do that, Judge.
okay? Because Mondays are pretty hectic. Okay, but he's on his way down?
So he was a little upset because he's claiming I lied to him because I told him he had court today and they didn't bring him over.
Oh,
initially,
yeah.
So I had him bring him over.
Okay, well, we'll definitely bring him down then.
Right, thanks.
And then all we have is Miss Selby's case, and so hopefully, anybody contact her, tell her to come on
I
over?
did, I asked her to come back, she said, I believe she was on the way.
Okay, great, perfect. Then we're good. Uh, This has been a cluster today. This has been,
Heard from Mr. Brown said, you said he knows what kind of day it is because you're still in court. Here.
yeah, he's right.
That was fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna see the comments. Does that work?
I got a chance to talk to Tyler.
Did you?
I just felt led to tell him, to exhort him and let him know that how smart and intelligent and handsome he is, and that
Okay.
God is
Yes, usually I just.
fashioning someone just for him,
Just him?
and she's only going to see your strengths. She's not going to see any of your limitations.
Oh,
And
Yeah, that's fine.
what did Mr. Moore say?
You do that.
Mr. Morris is like,
I know.
I can't believe she's doing
And you
this.
know, Mr. Morris.
I didn't know that. Oh, I didn't know that. So I brought Tyler, his mom, his
And
brother,
son go by, yes.
and Mr. Moore back there. And so I just feel led to tell you this. I said, we are fearfully and wonderfully made.
That's
So this, what's happened to you is no surprise to God. He got somebody who was just right for you.
that is the one.
And he can't even introduce her to you until all this happened. So don't you fret. Don't you fret.
They sing the beat.
Hmm?
Did they sing the beat?
Very. And then I said, because you're brilliant. I said, I can tell you're a good person in
Yes.
here,
Completely.
you know. And I said, you're handsome. I said, oh yeah, you too. Like that to his brother. They start laughing. I said, everything I'm saying to him applies to you too. That's the fun. That's the greatest part of this role,
I know,
is to be able to use it to exhort people.
it matters.
It
And that's
matters.
amazing.
I tell you, that's some good stuff right there.
It really is. It's a dark place to
Mhm.
illuminate.
Mhm. I said, you know, I don't know you. I said, your family has probably told you all this already, but you probably think they're just biased. I said, I don't know you. I didn't know you when you walked in the street. I didn't
That's good.
know you had twin brother.
That's
I said, but I can discern goodness in good people. And I said, you know what? I've only known you for 3 weeks, and I could tell.
Yes.
So imagine the woman that you meet when she spends time with you.
that is so awesome.
Man, it's gonna far outweigh anything.
That is so true.
He was like, thank you so much, thank you so much. I said, and you know what? You don't have to think about my words anytime, but I do want you to try to recall my words when that doubt starts creeping back in. When that doubt starts creeping back in, telling you, then nobody gonna want you, but that's when I want you to hear those words.
Man, you capped it off. That was the fun.
It's
Because it's true.
true.
It really is true.
And sometimes it just takes this. Sometimes it just takes the person with the sign
Look, I mean,
to say it. You know what I mean?
see if there's something we can do with that.
Yeah, I know that they were going saying that they were impressed because they got a schedule every day. It's like a schedule on your desk. You get a schedule. How the trial's gonna go that day. When we gonna take a break? All that. Because to me, it does matter. And just be others centered. See, I have no idea. I'm thinking everybody does this because to me it's common sense. It's a common sense factor. Like, what are they doing? I realize that. You want to go lunch? If you want to go lunch, don't worry about it. He's trying to be done. Oh, whenever every time you leave, now. When do you want me to put it on? Why not? I think that you don't need to adjust it. I think that we'll put the final entry on for this month. Okay. So I told him we'll have to have that thing by the 23rd. You know, I had a decision by the 30th.
Okay, I'll just put it on for you, and then I'll just send it to them earlier. And get it.
Correct. Okay, I'll do that. Let me see. Is it the 30th? Yeah, that's the last day of the month. You don't have to get this case done. So yeah, put out the final entry on the 30th. Okay. Oh, Mr. Lubin, can I get you to do this real quick, and then I know you have to go out there and talk to Ms. Selby. This is a matter of state of Ohio versus Mr. Ronald Lawson, case number B2502039. Mr. Lawson is present in the court, along with his attorney, Mr. Gary Goldman, and Mr. Jacob Lubin is present on behalf of the state of Ohio. This matter is on for a pretrial, and Mr. Goldman, did you have all the discovery yet?
Judge, there's, I believe, one or two pieces of discovery. I'm guessing that the state's agreed to get me as soon as possible. And I'm hoping that we can come back on June 30th for pretrial.
Okay, Mr. Lubin, anything you want to put on the record?
Your Honor, I have filed, I believe that body worn camera is outstanding. I have followed up with CPD records about the body cam. They indicate that they will provide it in short order. I will then send it over to defense counsel, and we'll continue to engage in discussions about resolution of this case.
All right, thank you very much. Mr. Lawson, do you understand what's going on? All right, so we have a final pretrial conference date set July 17th and a jury trial date set July 28th. But your attorney has asked me to put this on the docket a little sooner, so I'm gonna put it on for June 30th at 9:30. That's the next time you will actually be in court. That's the next time that this case will be called. If there's a resolution, by then, I will deal with that resolution and resolve your matter on that day. Okay? If not, then we'll go to the 28th of July to resolve it by way of a jury trial. Okay? All right, you have any questions? All right, I understand that you weren't not brought over, and so I'm sorry about that, but that was just a miscommunication, okay? So, all right, time waived?
I'm with you.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
If I remember correctly, like copies all these at the end of the document, correct?
Yes, yes, thank you. So intern, if you guys want to come up for a second? guys are probably ready to go to lunch. So, did you want to go to lunch?
No, we don't work till 1:30.
Oh, okay. All right, well, we just got one more case, so I had a drink truck, and they'll be done about 8 o'clock this morning, they weren't done. What time are they done? Almost 11. 11, hope.
11 o'clock this morning?
Yeah, they were,
Yes.
the jury,
Yes.
So, I'm committed, by law to do anything on jury's authority. So this, I can't go with my doctor. So I have one responsibility. This morning, 9:30, and we just sit and wait. So they got done. Yeah, I heard about it. We've been 16 hours. The case involved with one was 24. We got to, he was a really active guy. And went to Beacon Orthopedics or something that was wrong with his environment. They did a great job in doing the surgery, but he developed what they call the syndrome. That's you can't make his hands, you can't even hold his cell phone, saying that you can't grab a door, he's gonna walk to the open it. Like this finger controls these 2 fingers. So when he moves this finger, all of these move at the same time. You can't move it individually. Yeah. So, yeah, and to be 24 years old, he testified that he is pain all the time. His business is being 24 years old and he wants to get very badly. And so, that's sad. Yeah. Oh, I just got flowers. And so, he was like, you can tell me what So, it was the doctor who did the surgery, and the anesthesiologist, and they found the doctor, the surgery responsible for the surgery. The anesthesiologist was the doctor found Keegan because when he called, you have surgery or give you surgery, they call you checking in. He said, hey, if you have any issues, call back. He called me saying, and he said, what's your fever? He said, because the indication that he's having this compartment surgery developed. She didn't tell me about it. So that's why he came. Because it was a doctor's anesthesiologist and he's instead trained nurse. So they didn't sue the nurse, they sued her employer. And so that's why we had such a big.
And if you have to pay that difference as well.
And so it was 24 years old. Did you see that I did twin brothers?
Yes, I did. I threw me off.
I was completely drawn off because I didn't. The trial was 3 weeks. I didn't know the twin brother until like the last 2 years.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I was talking to his twin brother, and he was standing there, and I happened to glance over. I was like, "Hey, I was like, hey, but
Yeah, same haircut and everything.
yeah. And so he was here today. A lot of times I'm down the hallway, just trying to see. And so I heard a couple times Laura, and I was sitting in the hallway, and I saw my brother. They said to him, aren't you supposed to be in there? Because no one knew me that it was my brother. So, so that's why that's such a so, yeah, think about it. When he just go to the doctor, it's like, you can't use your arm.
Did he have a job?
It's a job. And his employer was here, and we talked about how they make accommodations for him. But he was not actually.
Oh.
And it's kind of, you know, this guy used to do weightlifting, he golf, he was very active. There's lots of jobs. He was a truck driver.
Yeah.
Right? And so the defense is like, there are the special tools that you can do and drive the truck. It's like, okay, how's it gonna affect the election? So,
They asked for it.
Yeah. Oh, very good stuff.
You think that's still a pretty good outcome?
Oh.
I think they're because he was on something.
Yeah.
Right, and I think that they really painstakingly decided the doctor was not, he didn't do anything wrong. The anesthesiologist. So they were talking about him being a nerve block that blocked his pain. I think they got it right.
How do they determine, how does the jury determine future trauma, those compensation levels and the acts?
That's a good question. So they can
Alright,
experts, like this is the timetable of 21-year-old's life expectancy is supposed to live 52 more years.
Yes.
And here are the timetable, the life timetables, and how much he's supposed to earn over that lifetime period. They put all that evidence on. That's how they figure out some numbers. They don't give it to kids.
Yeah.
That's because there's no way to calculate that.
Yeah.
The kind of same thing they do with like the emotional one.
Yeah,
Or
exactly. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, just.
How do you put any, you know,
the price on.
price on emotional damage, just
Yeah.
so, but
Okay.
interesting.
Yeah.
But treatment is interesting, so you guys want to go back to the stairs or go back to the kids. Thank you for coming down.
Thank you for having
Yeah.
us. I wanted to introduce myself because we talked to the Black Community Law Club at UC a few months ago.
I did, and I met you there.
Yeah.
I did. I was like, oh my, I thought
Yeah.
you was here last summer.
Yeah. It was at UC.
That's all right.
But yeah, I was saying thank you because I did give it internship. And I was like looking for UC.
Yeah, I'm so glad. What are they gonna do over UC?
I don't know.
The cultural center.
They did close down the Women's Center. I'm not sure how the marginalized clubs and organizations are going to do that.
This was sad. I was getting really refreshing next year there. That's one of the things we were excited about.
They canceled our Black Revolution Party that we made, like, and they had it huge, but it was like last minute. People were making arrangements. It's a lot.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah, and Miss Taylor left from AAC.
Oh, she did? Oh, wow. I tell you, it's more important, really important right now that everybody take care.
All right, thank you.
There's so much is going on, right? Our world is changing. And so just take care of yourselves. And really selfish to you out. This is probably right. Just do that because things are changing. So just take care of yourselves, okay? All right, I'll see you soon. All right, bye. Oh, you look wiped out already. It's not even afternoon yet. Well, it is afternoon, something more.
It's just, I don't know.
It's been an
Experience.
yeah, it's, don't doubt that it has been an experience. It's been kind of tough. You know, and we've been going. So, do we know what they're doing, Matt?
They're talking in the hallway now. It looks like they're about to come in.
Okay.
And Thomas wants to know if there's a time to meet today. I guess he found out some information. If you want to meet with him today.
Yeah, I'll stand by. Okay. Yeah, come stand by.
Yeah, I figured. Let's give it that.
So you have to redo Medeiros' entry. That's just a bond reinstating.
I gotta redo Medeiros.
I need to redo Medeiros because I originally remember how we were going to continue until tomorrow.
Oh,
So I
yeah,
sent you
yeah,
a
yeah.
continuance for tomorrow.
Gotcha. Okay. So just don't.
Yeah, just delete that one. I'll send you a new one with the right date.
Ma'am, I'm sorry you've been here so long. It has been a long, and you too, sir. It's been a long morning for us all. We're trying to get things moving.
I just saw my local shop when I opened the door earlier,
Well, yeah, we weren't expecting this morning to be this way, so. Maureen's gonna be happy.
Yeah, she was.
She comes back. No, she's coming back tomorrow. Mhm. She's thinking that we have a trial tomorrow.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Laura, can you step, oh, there we go.
Oh.
Hi, what are we doing?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. I've been able to talk to Mr. Lubens. I just need to talk to my client to see, now that we know that they do have a witness on the receiving charge. We did not know that until this morning.
Okay,
So I just need to talk to my client to see, how he wants to.
can I bring him down?
If,
Can I bring him down? You talk to him, we'll recess for a minute, a little bit?
sure, that's
Okay.
fine.
All right, I think that's might be the easiest, quickest way to get things
That's
moving.
fine.
All right, we'll do that.
All right, and I'm sorry if I kept anyone waiting. It's kind of just.
Oh, it's been a morning, I get it.
All done.
I totally get it. Mr.
Okay.
Rubin gets it as well.
Yes.
So yeah, we'll bring him down.
Is this something that we could, I guess, possibly approach a retrial on?
Can you do it pre-trial? Can we bring down Mr. Morris? Perfect, thank you. What?
Is this something that we could approach and,
Yeah,
talk to?
sure. Let's do that.
I'll do it.
I can do that. I can do that. I just did that.
You didn't.
She, I think she's gone.
No, that's all. She said something over to the I hope you don't have horrible. 30 hours so far. 18, I can pay it. It's all about Are you sick? Huh? Are you sick? That was child is now building next. This is the second child, it would want to. We should be back.
You can have it.
You got it.